Number 1.
He called you a cowboy. What did he mean? What are you?
Just a humble bounty hunter, ma'am.
You started out so fearlessly. Go on, pull the trigger.
I don't think so. I blow the bounty if I blow you away.
Sorry, I've got no time to play around with you guys. Don't pull that art of war crap on me.
It's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. Okay, I put Spike at the top. Was it predictable? Yes. Did a bajillion of you guys call it already? Yes. Is your personal caller's anime character infinitely more underground than mine? Yes. But you know what? I don't care. When I started this list, I also didn't really want to put Spike at the top either because that would be too obvious. But no matter how many characters I researched, no matter how many times I thought about it, and no matter what criteria I put all the characters through, Spike always came out on top. And while I know many people will be disappointed and will feel this is a bit anticlimactic, fuck, if he was that obviously number 1, then is that not enough of a reason to put him there? Because in a series that oozes coolness out of every orifice and even makes oozing orifices look cool, Cowboy Bebop may not have invented the rule of cool, but by God did they perfect it. With a fusion of music and film using a soundtrack that still beats the crap out of 90% of every anime ever made, every second of this show reeks of style and jazz, with a character-driven plot that redefined how cool an anime could be. And a character that epitomizes all the cool things in this show is most definitely this guy. So, do I really need to explain why he's number 1? As a 27-year-old bounty hunter born on Mars, Spike was once a rising member of the Red Dragon crime syndicate, though after falling in love he tried to escape their grasp by faking his own death, after which he teamed up with former ISSP officer Jet Black on his ship the Bebop to start his career as a bounty hunter. Not so successful bounty hunter, but enough of the past that everyone already knows, since the important thing is everything about this guy radiates an aura of coolness that I haven't seen before him or since. Though, as for individual traits that make him cool, you've already seen a lot of these before in other characters on this countdown. Ignoring his coolness, he has a fighting style inspired by Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do, making him smooth as water when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. On top of this, he has the skills of a top marksman with his pistols, and is also a skilled pilot with his trusty spaceship. So, is there anything this guy can't do? Not to mention that this marks the hat trick for Steve Bloom's appearance on this countdown, portraying Spike with a voice so sexy that he could possibly have babies with it. No homo. He gives him such a casual and laid-back attitude about everything he does, even in the face of his own death, because in his own words,
Whatever happens, happens.
where he lives by the philosophy of taking life one day at a time. And I would have a hard time picking just one clip to show off his ice cool voice and attitude, since you could basically quote anything he says and it'll be cool in some way.
What are you going to do? Just throw your life away like it was nothing?
I'm not going there to die. I'm going to find out if I'm really alive.
But really, what made him constantly jump back to number 1 is that even though we've already seen all these cool traits before with previous characters, he has everything refined to a T. The suave and sleek look of Lupin without those sideburns and a cooler hairstyle, the badassness of Mugen without the hot-headedness, the smooth fighting style of Hei without turning into a hobo, the marksmanship of Vash without the goofiness, the laid-back attitude of Onizuka without the Onizuka, and the charisma and charm of Johan and the Count without the cross-dressing or casual pedophilia.
Tell me what you're doing here.
Let's flip a coin. Heads I tell you, tails we go out on a date. Are all the employees here like you? You've got some pretty classy moves for a corporate girl.
The more that you know, the shorter your life will be.
I love the kind of woman that can kick my ass.
Yes, with all these coolness traits contained within this one fictional character, it would be hard to find a real-life actor that would be able to bring all that coolness that was portrayed in the anime. Which is why when I first heard Keanu Reeves was cast as Spike in a rumored live-action version, my hopes for him being able to capture just one iota of his coolness of the anime counterpart were as abysmal as you thought it was, and it sounded something like this. But you never know, since with his history, he's been able to portray a wide range of characters with his acting skills. I mean, there's happy Keanu Reeves, determined Keanu Reeves, Chinese Keanu Reeves,
和你失去联系.
surprised Keanu Reeves,
Whoa.
excited Keanu Reeves,
Whoa.
completely confused and bemused while simultaneously shitting his pants in fear and anticipation of death Keanu Reeves,
Whoa.
and even gay Keanu Reeves. Yeah, this is gonna suck, isn't it? Now, some of you guys might be wanting to put him down slightly since, unlike some of the other guys in this countdown, he isn't invincible or unfazable, as we see a few times that he's only human and he can get injured and outclassed at times. But honestly, it doesn't really matter to me, because if he was completely indestructible like some other guys, then we wouldn't have seen one of the most iconic, if not the coolest death in the history of anime. After facing his past and single-handedly making a skyscraper full of merciless syndicate killers his bitch, he faces off against his rival in a brief, nasty, but very coolly executed duel. A duel that he wins, but also results in him parting ways in a simple yet badass fashion that was so perfect for him, we wouldn't have it any other way. And all it took was one dying word that has been engraved in every anime fan who's watched this and would forever cement him as the coolest anime character ever. We all miss you, Spike, but for now, we'll see you, Space Cowboy. So that was my countdown of the top 20 epically cool anime characters. It's over! I hope it was as epic and cool as advertised, and I hope you guys don't hate me too much for putting Spike at the top. Because like literally I had the idea for this countdown a freaking year ago, last Christmas holiday. So I've been working on this countdown for a freaking year now. So I have put quite a bit of thought into this. But even though I did put a lot of thought into this, I'm sure I missed someone. So if you think I've missed anyone, or you just want to do your own countdown, then you know, feel free to post your own video response. So if you watched all the parts, which is almost 2 hours of me talking, congratulations, you need to get a life. I wonder what that says about the person who made all these videos. No, but seriously, if you watched all the videos, then thanks for sticking around with my bullshit, and if you haven't, then you can start off here, I guess. But as for me, well, you can expect more reviews and rants and maybe some more countdowns, which are a lot less shorter in the future. So until then, I hope you had fun with this countdown, and I'll see you all next time.
「一度きりで